Hello, and welcome to Disco Elysium. Now, this is quite a strange one. The visual style of this is quite something I've never seen before. In my 27 years of gaming, I haven't played anything like this. I jumped into it about an hour or so just to get a feel of it, and it seems like something that I like. So I thought, you know what, let me try this on the channel and do a let's play. Released back in 2019, I believe. You play as a detective, so it seems that's a drunk, and that can't seem to remember who he is. So let's get into it and see how the story unfolds. The little bit that I played um, was quite interesting from my standpoint of view. So yeah, begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
I just love this guy's voice, eh?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
I like nothing. How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh, Elon's way. Let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light. Wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough.
Your return trip to the silent place. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, I am tired of being this type of animal. And who gives a shit? Let's go that one.
Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. Let's go with that one.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meet around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me. There's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Oh god. Stop. I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Now, when I did this the first time, it was completely different.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth. And with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Guys, just to quickly say something. I really recommend playing this game with headphones, or if you're watching the video.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Do it with headphones. Looked like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. The real player is still on, rolling empty. Put on some pants, bro. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, sweet liquors. Birds of Fell describe how rank the smell is in here. They should have sent something.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it. Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least touch my tongue. It's okay. Touch your tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror.
Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
So in the previous hour that I did, I picked this one of an alcoholic. I'm gonna go with this one.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar. I'm not making the face, it's making itself. I have no idea.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Okay.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Hmm.
You are correct.
Encyclopedia Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate some source of expression. Okay, let's go with that one since we've got a... This is a white chick. You may retry, okay?
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now. It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay. Got a bad headache though.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Fan is turned off. This is a white chick. Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Your eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's not good.
Okay. That's something different.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl.
Oops. Okay, so this is seems like a green snakeskin shoe is missing. Okay, so that's the tasks. Let's see what we have here. A neck. So we've got that creepy looking tie. Got damaged health though. I need to get some health. So the first time I played it, I only had one shoe on, and I didn't even realize until I came back, and I was looking for my gun and my badge, because apparently that's also missing. So
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Like 2 baby crocodiles. Go ahead, just as long as you don't discard those crocodile babies.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
March 1951. Holy smokes. Talk to this dude.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Mm-hmm.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? That's a great Sakura, right? Say nothing. Can I help you with that? Let's
Look,
go with that.
your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where the man in a bomber jacket is stepping on. Okay, his foot on the floor. Alright,
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Well, if you don't want to talk to me, then bugger off, bro. A water cooler, alright. Could have used it differently if I haven't switched on that light, but I didn't know, so
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
I suppose.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure that I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What are we supposed to do again? Let's just go with. Let's move
After
on.
you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Yeah.
You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. So this is where it comes down to us looking and seeing if we can find my badge and gun, which I don't have a clue where it is, but we'll get to it.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
So you're realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor?
What?
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
Okay, they.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Cranky.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
She went away because none of your business.
Imagine.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Yeah, weirdo.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. Good for you. Was there something else?
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have used both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
That's true. Yes. And it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Watch out!
Oh crap. So the first time I did this, I actually just spoke to him.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. I had an accident. So worth it.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries. You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
So something gives me the idea that this detective, whatever his name um, is dead. I don't know why. For some reason, I think that. But let's progress the story and see what happens. I'm sure as hell haven't felt no love. It's okay. It's going fine. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place. The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
So I have to, yeah, okay. -1 health, but it gets me off of paying. So I think, thank you for the cooperation. Cool. Let's go with this
Okay,
one.
fine. I'll take it off your bill. Sleep in a post-apocalyptic hellhole if you want to. Just know I won't give you another room. Not entirely cool. You still owe me 60 real for 3 nights stay. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Okay, so I need to get health now. And I need to get 60 Royale.
Hello, sweetie.
Talk to this old hag.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer. And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with mating rituals. I don't know. Wink, maybe I have. Nah. I had once, winked twice, but then I lost her. I don't really want to talk about that right
I'm
now.
sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner. Fighting crime, running back. Yards of corpses, catching, squeeze, killers, nothing.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
I'll get back to you.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Lonesome long way home. Okay, so don't exactly know how this works. But I guess we'll get around it, so yeah guys, that's it for part 1 of Disco Elysium. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, catch you in the next one.